Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we want to give our honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Kodash. And we want to give double honor to our apostles and great millstone, Ruel, and saying peace and blessings and salutations to the hopefully elect. I'm Zahabi to my right.
Ayashama.
And today we're going to go into a topic about you Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans, how you need Esau's stamp approval to validate anything of truth, man. For example, if we say something according to the scriptures, in the back of your mind, if you didn't get Esau's stamp approval, you're not going to agree with it, man. We could break down word for word how Yahweh Shai, who you call Jesus Christ, is a so-called black man, but you're going to go back to what Esau told you. And what's that? It doesn't matter what color he is. On every movie you've seen in America about the Lord, every major painting you've seen about the Lord, it's a so-called white man. But you went by what Esau told you, and it doesn't matter, man. Because pictures are more powerful than words, man. Okay? And that's just one example of you needing Esau's stamp approval, man. All right? That's part of you being a slave, man. We didn't need Esau to get into the herbs, man. The brothers from Dallas was in Oklahoma and they did a video showing us how to cut sap from pine trees, man. We didn't need Esau for that, man. We learned how to heal our bodies by way of the book of Sirach, man. We learned that there's medicine in the earth by our heritage, written by so-called black men. Okay? We don't need Esau's stamp approval, man. A lot of you, my biggest enemy is the so-called black woman. And why I say that? Because she don't respect you because she's comparing you to Esau. He didn't go to college. Where you learn that? What Bible school you went to? But you got a scripture, bro?
Come, bro.
All right.
This is book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
Who was that rich man? Esau, man. We ain't got jack, man. We don't have nothing, man. Esau's that rich man. We so institutionalized and being economically poor, you get excited when you finally get a job, man. But you're not thinking of how in the world this man own all these buildings. How does he own this world? What's with all these buildings and skyscrapers, man? Esau was that rich man. Because he creates doctrines that the world follows, man.
Like that nigga Salaki.
Oh, go ahead.
What's that nigga in the wheelchair that recently died? That Edomite, there was pushed that Big Bang Theory.
Okay. I don't know his name.
Yeah, but it was people, all right, reverencing him, man.
Yeah.
When he died, people talking about all the great philosophies that he had, man, that he contributed to the planet Earth, man. That nigga didn't know a damn thing, man. He was supposed to be so great, but he couldn't get himself out of the wheelchair, man. But people eat that shit up, man, because that's who the world renounce, all right, as wise, man. But these people really don't have no wisdom, man. You walk by medicine every day, man. You walk by food every day, man. You don't even know it, man. And go spend money, man. Like the elder Yasha woman said, the earth is ours, man. But when we say that, all right, it holds no weight, man. Them niggas bugged out, man. But the so-called white man do a 60-minute series on the different medicines in the field. You niggas will be on that shit on Facebook and Instagram the next day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Hey, man. If it doesn't have Esau's stamp approval, you 12 tribes ain't riding with it. Even if it's to your demise, man. Here it is 60 years after the feminist movement, and the so-called black woman still feels like a nigga don't own her. He don't own me. Here you are with a net worth of $5, man. All right? But you still would rather govern yourself by Esau's philosophy, and it didn't work, man. You Negroes, y'all challenge us every time we go out there and teach Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, because it's not lined up what Master told you, man. You niggas can't exist without Esau, man. And that's the problem, man. That's the problem, man. It ain't even really physical anymore, man. You niggas can't exist without Esau. You can't imagine a world without Esau being on top, man. You got it, bro.
And it says, I'll start back at the top. This is Sirach 13 and 22. When a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet many justify him. The poor man slippeth, and yet they rebuked him not. It says he spake wisely and could have no place.
He spake wisely. We got the apostles of the great millstone been teaching since the 70s, man. Personally, Apostle Hart been teaching since 1983, if I'm not mistaken, man. He still has videos where he's been teaching in 83 and consistently teaching now. And he has no place in society, man. He's supposed to be like how the Pope is right now. Like, this man can restore the earth through the knowledge and wisdom passed down from his elders, passed down from Yahweh Shem Shai.
Just go into how he break down Genesis 1, man. Through
Right.
the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai.
That destroys any Big Bang, anything, man.
I first seen that, I was just in awe, man.
Right.
You know, I never heard it like that before, man.
God.
You know, the understanding that the apostle gave, man. But he's regarded not, man. You know? And the scriptures say that, man. They let us know that we on the right track, though, man. But you niggas, you have a low self-esteem, man.
Yeah.
That's why you don't look
Yeah.
at me and the Lord that you see out there on the highways and byways as prophets, man.
Because they look like you.
Come. But if it was an old, feeble white man with a big white beard, all right, and a garment on, you know, you'd be like, yeah, it probably was Jeremiah.
Yeah.
You know, it probably was Daniel, man. But when you see brothers come from your same surrounding area, all right, you went to school with, you know, you used to hang out with, man, or he's out there breaking down scriptures, man, you know, you disregard it not, man, because you don't see him being nothing more than what you can be, man, you know. Back in 23, it said, when a rich man speaketh, every man holding his tongue, and look what he saith, they install it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him.
Yeah, we got here with garments with a patchy beard, not full beard. And they driving passes like, man, majority of you think that it's significant, man. And if some of you, if you could, you have us thrown in prison. There's others of you that will have us killed, man. That will have us murdered. That will have us destroyed, man. All right? Because you've been institutionalized in America, and anything that Esau created is God. Anything, because you esteem Esau as your God, man. Whether you're so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American man or woman, you think Esau was the Most High. Here it is, you can't prove that the earth is flat. You can't prove that there was some Big Bang theory that created order in the universe, all right? But when we bring out how everything worked, you look at who's bringing it out and thinking that it's insignificant, man. Esau wears a suit and tie and tells you there's a spaghetti guy, and you roll with it, man. He mastered the art of deceiving you, man. Okay?
Yeah, he broke your confidence down, man.
Yeah.
Because the only thing he puts, all right, the tribes on TV as either an entertainer, man, all right, or a damn coon, man. All right, and you niggas can't look no further than, all right, for the men, LeBron James, Mayweather, and Jay-Z. It don't get no higher than that. All right, and for the women, all right, Beyonce, Rihanna, and Cardi B, man, it don't get no higher than that, man. All right, that's high as your ceiling go, man. And Esau programmed you like that, man. You know, you don't think about even on the low level. You don't even think about your people being heart surgeons, man. All right, being neurosurgeons, man. All right, astronauts, man. All right, aerospace scientists, man. All right, you don't think of your people being that, man. You just think entertainment is the highest level, and the nigga working at a plant, man. All right, that's your box that Esau put you in, and you niggas can't think outside that, man. You know.
Come.
Oh, you had something to get, bro.
Yeah, come. But if you get a precept, I'll get mine afterwards.
Come, I'll get yours. I'm
Okay, get Isaiah 30 and start in verse 1. And just read down to verse 2. You see?
All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Y'all rebellious, and the counsel y'all take is the different philosophies and doctrines Esau has out here that's contrary to our heritage, man. The dietary law tells you how to eat. But Esau told you, hey, God bless everything. Here you are in the hospital, clogged up arteries, can't get oxygen to your heart. And you still praying over some damn bacon. And you praying to Caesar Borgia, man. Y'all niggas, like the brother said, y'all have a low self-esteem. Black culture is created by Esau, but the effects of black culture, it has low expectations of so-called black Hispanic people. If I have a dialogue with somebody I don't know, and I say the word extrovert, They be like, damn, how you know that? They might not say it. They be like, man, where you from? When you speak or you act outside of the expectation of a nigga, people be like, man, where you from, man? Because they don't have high expectations of you, man. You've been seduced into being a peasant, man. All right, you got it.
And it said, they take counsel, but not of me, and they take cover with their covering, but not of my spirit.
Yeah, your covering is that American, Babylonian, Westernization, Christianity, democracy, man. All put together, man. You identify yourself as an African American and not as a Hebrew Israelite. Because if you identify yourself as a Hebrew Israelite, everything else will take place. Everything else will fall into place. You see, you don't need to know E equals MC squared. That's not going to help you get out of America. You can restore your whole nation just by coming back to your heritage. You know?
And then, like, you people look to Esau for your cover and everything, man. The masses, man, but especially the tribes, man. Yeah. Especially the tribes, man. You lean on Esau 100%, man. You depend on this man grocery stores being open, his fast food restaurants being open, his gas stations being open, man. You know? But the Lord is opening it up, man, and showing us that the earth is ours, man. If they close the grocery store, you know, some brother had the knowledge to know that they can survive off plants in their yard, you know. And then they depending on you how about Shema outside, you know. You depend on Esau for protection, food, and shelter, man. That's why he's your guy, and the majority of people gonna take that chip, man. If the Chinese army invade America, you wait on Esau. You gonna cry out to Esau, man. You're not gonna cry to the Lord, man. You know, and that's why the Lord is finna let all these calamities happen to the tribe, 2/3 of our people, because they depend on this so-called white man.
Right, God.
And it said, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked of my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah, you strengthen yourself in the strength of Pharaoh and trust in the shadow of Egypt. Which the shadow was like a replica or something. So the shadow of Egypt would be America now, man. You trust in the American way over Yahweh Shai's way, man. Because it's cuter, it's more sophisticated, man.
You can see it.
You can see it. It's tangible. That goes to show you that you lack faith, man.
Say verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yeah, because when American economy collapse, you're going to be just out there, man. That's the time of Jacob's trouble right there, because you were surviving off Esau's power structure, man.
I got a quote for you. Yeah.
Okay, come on.
All right. We're talking about the collapse of the economy. This is Isaiah 19 and 15. It said, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
Here it is, you identify yourself as unemployed, man. When American structure collapsed, you're not going to have an identity because your whole existence is based on being a slave for Esau, man. Yeah, we're supposed to, go through this power structure to take care of ourselves because we're in captivity, but you're not seeking anything greater than that, man. See, we're seeking the kingdom where we're not going to be employed because we're going to have employers. You see? But that takes a ruling class mentality.
Yeah, you don't believe in anything outside this power structure. Man.
Yeah, man.
You don't believe or trust in anything outside this power structure, man. We see past this, man. Even when the economy crashed, man. How about Shema Shai gonna make a way, man? All right, we push faith, man. And that's why these niggas, have these dumbass arguments because they don't have faith in anything, man. They want us to be insecure with them, man. But we believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. And we believe that he's going to take care of his men, man. Verse 16, it said, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it, man.
Because your confidence is America. So when America's power structure collapse, y'all going to be feeble like women, man. So how much more is a woman going to be feeble? Real quick, can you get St. John 19 to 15?
St. John 19.
Because y'all have had a lust for Esau since the beginning, man. since he first came into power, man. Really, y'all had a lust for Esau going back to the time of Cain, man. But y'all think that your own people is insignificant. You don't see us as kings, man. You see that Edomite in a suit as a king.
Mm-hmm.
But you got it, bro.
This is St. John chapter 19, all right, verse 15. It said, but they cried out, away with him, crucify him. Pilate said unto them, shall I crucify your king?
Yeah, Pontius Pilate asked, y'all want me to kill your king? Edomite asking, like, y'all want me to kill your king now? All right, and let's see how Jake, so-called Negro, responds.
It says, the chief priest answered, we have no king but Caesar.
We have no king but Caesar. Hence the topic of the lesson, you need Esau's stamp approval for validation, man. You need his approval for truth. You don't accept something as a truth unless Esau has it on Google, all right? You don't accept something as being superior unless Esau's face is on it, man. It's been known time and time again that Jake respects Edomite supervisor or Edomite president over their own supervisor, man. Because when they see his own person in the back of their mind, they don't think he qualifies for that position. Because for the last 400 years, really 2,000 years, Esau was ruling, roughly. We had our little spurts of kingdoms, but we went back down, and guess who came after us? Esau. Okay? So from there, can you go 2 Corinthians 4 and 3? Yeah. Hey, man. See, y'all niggas, man, no new thing under the sun. I'm going to call you niggas. Because a nigga is a derivative of nigger, which they really pushed during the time of slavery. Just like Jake does with the Oscar Awards. You know?
Yeah, Jake. The Oscar. They feel like, you know, Esau don't include them enough in his awards.
Yeah.
They feel like they're not a good actor unless Esau gives them that Oscar and validated. Man.
You know how many good films Denzel Washington played in? And he only got an Oscar in what? Training Day? In which he played a crooked cop? So does that not? I know it's low level, but does that mean that Denzel's only good movie was Training Day? Nah, man. Denzel murdered every movie he played in, man. He even killed the movies that he did in the 90s when he wasn't that good of an actor, man. We don't. But Esau has an ulterior motive where he approves, and that affects your psychology and your self-esteem, man. Esau approved, like that song from Jadakiss. Why did Denzel have to play crooked before he took it? Yeah. So Denzel had to play a loyal crooked cop to Esau's power structure before he got an Oscar. All right? Same thing with Hollywood, man. So-called black women, they'll be like naturally attractive. Like I find like dark skin attractive. Lil' Kim was looking good in the 90s, but she needs Esau approval of acceptance. Now she look like fucking Michael Jackson, man.
Bro, it's this song called Cruising. You know, so it's a so-called black woman singing. Now I listened to the song a lot on the radio. Now the song dope, is soulful, you know. But then I finally seen the video, man. This woman got long blonde hair and a bikini and shit. I'm like, God damn, man. Yeah. I said they already talented. Yeah. The song spirit like it was soulful, you know. But then you see the video, it's like, damn, this bitch still gotta get the validation of goddamn Esau, man.
You're gonna find out that you've been judging yourself by the wrong standard. You can't judge without a standard. You see? Something can't be beautiful unless you judge it by a standard of beauty. You're gonna find out that every facet of your life, you was judging yourself by Esau's standard of that particular facet of life. So if someone says he or she is smart, they're smart according to Esau's standard of intelligence, going through the school system. They don't really say he's wise, because really you have to be wise to understand the scriptures. If someone says she bad, but really she a whore. In Esau's kingdom, in his paradigm, his standard of beauty, what's the chick that was dealing with like Wiz Khalifa and all that?
Amber Rose.
That's considered like bad or attractive, but really in our heritage, she's low level as hell. She's lower than a prostitute.
Yeah, she would be counted as spittle.
She would be counted as spittle. And what you call attractive, you're judging by Esau's existence. That's why the so-called black woman, she'll thot herself out on social media because she think that's acceptable. But in our heritage, a woman that stays to herself, productive. She's embracing her feminine roles. She takes pride in her feminine roles. Or she her existence is adding on to her husband. She just kind of reserved. She kind of like in a cut. That's beautiful, man. Obedient. It's not an insult for her to be obedient. That's beautiful. Same thing with a Israelite man. An Israelite man think he's attractive when he has a big house, a lot of cars. But really, the things that makes an Israelite man beautiful is his spirit. That's why when they say Israelite, oh, that brother's beautiful, it's not that we think the man physically attractive. We look at him from the internal man. We judging his internal man. So the conclusion of this lesson is you have to judge yourself not by Esau's standards, but the Most High standards.
Bro.
All right, you got it.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. It said, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Who's the God of this world, man? Who runs everything, man? You niggas don't run nothing. Who runs everything? Esau, man. So if our gospel here is hid to them that are lost, meaning that we everywhere on the planet Earth. Then we're in the unicorn. So you click on anything on YouTube, we might pop up. So if it be hid, it's hid to somebody that's lost, like spiritually, whom the God of this world have blinded. He's blinding you through his philosophies. He's blinding you through inculcating you with the same messages of anti-Yahushua years and years and years. The American culture is anti-Yahushua. So-called black culture is anti-Yahushua, man. Okay? Yep. Beautiful. Why trimmers out of our way to seek love? Jake take the bass out of his voice. You know?
Shave everything off.
You know, shave everything
Charles
off.
Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, niggas, man. Shave eyebrow. Nothing left with the niggas' eyebrow, man. Samuel, man. Them niggas literally trimmed their way for love, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. That's the point, man. Hey, and is there more to that?
Yeah, it said who is the it said least the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
Yep.
So unless you come out that box, the Lord open your spirit up for you to come out that box, man. You're not gonna understand the gospel, man. All right, but you don't have enough confidence to understand the gospel, man. You know, this takes confidence, man. You know, to say that you are the rightful ruler of the planet Earth, man. You know, not on no nigga shit, no Wakanda shit, man. You know, you really believe and know, all right, that your power is going to put you in rulership, man. You know, over this so-called white man, and the white so-called white man gonna be moved out the way, man. You niggas is scared to jump out there, man, because you not sure about life without Esau, man.
Yeah.
You be contemplating in your head, well, you know, he made the iPhone, he made cars, you know, he's the one to handle all the different stuff in space, and you see, you scared to take on the responsibility that the Lord gave Esau, and Esau messed it up, man. You can't do no worse than Esau. Look what Esau did, man. Look what the so-called white man did with his time in rulership, man. But you niggas scared to take hold of their responsibility, man. You know, because you have a low self-esteem about yourself, man. You run from responsibility, man. But the men of the Lord can't wait till the Lord give us back the responsibility of the plane of the earth, man.
Yeah, when you start a business, you give the people that you put people in a position of leadership within your business, right? Then you give them a system on how to run a business. Yahweh Shai is going to give us a system on how to run the planet Earth. It's the law, statutes, and commandments. So it's not like we're not going to know what to do. We're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments written in our heart. But the point is, the blueprint for running the planet Earth is the so-called laws of Moses, man. The so-called Torah, man. But we know we deal with the whole word, but the point is, we're going to run the Bible by the law. I mean, we're going to run the world by the law, statutes, and commandments. And that's something Esau fell miserably in, man. He said, I'm not going to follow that. I'm going to do what I want to do. Esau was a kid, man. And with the precepts you had, you can bring it out, bro, because we're going to go on.
Come. All right, this is the book of St. John. Started at 14. I'm starting at 9. Okay. It says, I'm starting at 8. 1 John 1 and 8. It says, he was not the light, but was sent to bear witness of the light that was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not.
Yep.
So Yahweh Shai created the earth, man. You know, him and the Alahai and the rest of the angels, man. But when he came into the world, you know, he didn't get no reverence like that, man. It said the world knew him not. And it's talking about the world of Israel, man. The cosmos of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know? And said, he came unto his own, and his own received him not. You know? So they didn't even receive the Lord, man, his own, man. You know? And it's talking about the people in his hometown, man, where he was from. Because you had, you know, the elect back then of Israel that believed, man, you know. But the people from his hometown, they believed him not, man, because they had low self-esteem. They was under the Romans. They was being oppressed. And they thought no one could come up, all right, from where they came up I'm trying to say, contend, all right, with the Romans, man. You know, they thought that was impossible, man. That same saying that says in Revelation, who can make war with the beast? You know, our people had that spirit then, man. Now,
like the brother Kwame Yasha'Allah just said, oppression equals depression. Yeah, and if you're not in this truth, you're in a sunken place, man. But the Israelite man is broken, man. You got it, bro.
This is St. John 6:42. And it says, I'm started 40, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking. And this is the will of him that sent me, that everyone will see if the Son and believe it on him may have an everlasting life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So what that is, Yahweh Shai being confident, being bold, and he's making a statement, man. All right, and being sure about it, man. Whoever believe in me, all right, shall have everlasting life. And the Son of Man, he said, I will raise him up in the last day, man. All right, he made a powerful statement, you know. But look how our people reacted, man. They said the Jews then murmured at him because he said, I am the bread which came from heaven. And they said, is not this Yahushua, the son of Joseph, whose father and mother we know? How is it then that he said, I came down from heaven, man? You know? So they had a low self-esteem. So they looked at Yahushua. Well, he talking about everlasting life, and he going to raise people up at the last day, man. This guy, Joseph's son, Mary's son, man. And that's how they look at the men of the Lord today, man. You know, they look at us in that same light, man. That's how you know we come in the shed of, in the stead of Yahweh Shai, in the stead of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, because they look at us the same way, man. You know, no, they nobodies, man. They talking about they prophet, they break down the scriptures, they speak of this great kingdom where they gonna rule and have everlasting life, man. You know, but Jake cannot see besides Mayweather and Beyonce, man. You know? That was it, bro.
All right, you can just go and close it out with Isaiah 31:1.
Come. The brother Gerald Waller, he been following. He got a quick precept. Jeremiah 7:8. It says, behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit.
Yeah, hey, those lying words in this particular context is the democracy, Christianity, women's liberation. They profited nothing. Look at the state of our people, man. God is love. They profited nothing, man. Y'all follow a failing system and still uphold that system, man. How can you uphold something that has proven to be a failure, man? You see?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh Shai.
You go down to Egypt for help and you stay on Egypt, you depend on Esau's power structure. Cause he's a power, he's in power. Daddy Esau, and you see it, but you don't see Yahweh Shai. You don't see the angels, man. That's why I was said, I forget his name, I forget who it was, but he looked at the army and was pretty intimidated by opposition. But then he saw in the spirit that it was millions of chariots.
Oh yeah, Elisha and his understudy.
Khan.
And Elisha said, Lord open his eyes and let him see that it be more of us than it be with them, man. You know. But these people don't see that, man. We see the chariots. We know Esau ain't got a chance, man.
Yeah.
You know, bro, we see chariots go by, man. You know, sometimes they put on the show, man. You know, brothers be out there preaching and see the chariots, man. We know Esau don't stand a fucking chance, man. You know?
Yeah. But that's the point, man. Woe to you that go down to Egypt for help. Woe to you that has to have Esau's approval for your truth, man. For truth, for your validation, for your existence, man. We don't need Esau to tell us nothing. We know what righteousness is. We know what beauty is. We know what food is.
You know what the relationship with a man and a woman is, man.
Yup.
You
We know what to look for women, look for in women. We know what to not look for in women. You're not supposed to look at the thought Tisha, man. All right, you're not supposed to go for in our heritage. You're not supposed to go for lust when it came to women, man. In our heritage, you know, we not telling you to do it. You know, when Esau's kingdom, but in our heritage, we just went to a harlot house if you had to get your rocks off, man. But in this side, man, you worship sluts, man. What Esau calls a bad bitch or a bad bee, all right, the Most High calls a whore. What Esau called food, the Most High calls an abomination, man. All right, but those are just examples. But you have any closing statements?
Yeah, just, you know, when we come into the truth, man, we looking past Esau, man. All right, we looking past all this shit, man. Everything we see, man, in your day-to-day, man, this going to end one day, man. It's going to be a whole new way of life, man. All right, we're going to rule the kingdom in complete righteousness, man. You know, we never seen that, man. All right, all we seen is wickedness, man. Finally held in great dignity, man. This nigga had lied to us from our youth up, man. But you still want this nigga to give you the stamp of approval, man. You know, before you believe anything, man. And there's a lot of people gonna die, man, waiting on the stamp of approval for Esau, man. You know, this is our stamp of approval, man. The scriptures, man. Everything that this book says is happening as we speak, man. All right, Russia, which is Magog and Gog, is being the guard to those very nations that this book says, man. All right, the Israelites are waking up to who they are, just as this book says, man. Not what the so-called white man said, what the Lord said, man. All right, nation going against nation, as this book said, man, and so forth and so on, man. This our validation, man. These scriptures, man.
Yeah, written by so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American men.
Come.
Hey, well, with that, I hope you brothers are edified. And we want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Esau gonna stump that ass with that chip.
Come.